the product rule for differentiation. So we have the product of function f and function g. So we have f times g and then parenthesis, and this is called a prime. So this is the derivative of f times g, that is equals to f, the derivative of f times g plus f times the derivative of g. So I will just call this f prime g and then f plus fg prime. So f prime g plus fg prime. And then there is another version, so that is f times g. So the product of two functions, we are taking the derivative of that is equals to fg prime plus gf prime. I have used like 6 different calculus books so far. Most of the textbook use this. So most of the textbook, when they mention product rule, they will mention fg prime plus gf prime. And only one of the textbook use this, f prime g plus fg prime. All right, so in this video and all the videos I will be introducing in this playlist, I will follow this one, f prime g plus fg prime. All right, so whenever I mention product rule, I will mention this again, f prime g plus fg prime. This is kind of easier to memorize because this is f times g, right? And then you just write fg, and then first come first serve. You take the derivative of f first and then g. Okay, so first example, we have y equals to 4x to the third minus 2x times d to the x plus 5. I will call this f, and then I will call this g. So y prime, that is equals to 4x to the third minus 2x, and then derivative ex plus 5. So I just did f prime g. So you take the derivative of f and then you leave g alone, and then you copy f, 4x to the third minus 2x, and then you take the derivative of g. So ex plus 5, you take the derivative of g. So we just did f prime g and then fg prime. With a little bit of practice, you can go straight into the derivative, but assuming this is your first time learning product rule, I will just show every little detail. All right, so let's take the derivative. So we have f prime, so that is equals to 12 x squared, bring the 3 down, 3 minus 1, the derivative of 2x is equals to 2, and then this one just copy, and then plus copy f, and then take the derivative of g. The derivative of e to the x is e to the x. The derivative of 5 is equals to 0. When I ask my student to do written homework, written quizzes and exam, I accept this. So for me, this is perfectly fine. You don't need to go any further because it is easier for me to check their work. But when you do homeworks online, they might want you to open this up and then simplify all the way to the end. So let's do that. So y prime, that is equals to 12x squared e to the x plus 12 times 5, that is 60 x squared, and then minus, subtract 2ex and then minus 10, and then the other one you have 4x to the third e to the x and then minus 2x, right? Minus 2x e to the x. So we have minus 2e to the x. Oh, that one cannot be simplified. I was trying to simplify these two, but no, they are not the like terms, so they cannot be simplified. So let's see, and anything else? I think that's it. So for homeworks online, homeworks and assignments online, they might want you to go all the way to the end. But I really don't see a point of doing this because we are trying to do product rule, right? We are not trying to do algebra. Okay, so that's the first one, and then the next one in blue, we have e to the x divided by 2x to the 6th power. So the way I write this is, I will just write this as two products. So I'm going to write y is equals to e to the x times what? Times 1/2 x to the negative 6. Right, x to the negative 6, you can bring it down to the denominator, then you get 2x to the 6 in the denominator. And then this is f, and then this is a g, so y prime, that is equals to fg prime, f prime g, fg prime. So we have f prime, so e to the x derivative, and then g, don't move g, and then plus f which is e to the x, and then g prime, so 1/2 x to the negative 6. So y prime that is equals to the derivative of e to the x is still e to the x, and then you multiply 1/2 x to the negative 6, and then this one you are going to bring the negative 6 down, right? I will just put e to the x, and then negative 6 divided by 2, and then negative 6 minus 1. For my class, in class written homework, written exams, I accept this line. This line is good enough. So this line is good enough, but they might, when you do assignments online, they might want you to simplify all the way to the end, just like that. So you have e to the x, and then 2x to the 6, and then subtract e to the x, and then you have 3x to the 7. So this one, they want you to go all the way to the end. And then we have another one. So the last one is y equals to square root means 1/2 power, and then you multiply 10 to the x. So this one is f, and then this one is g. So y prime, we have f prime g, f g prime. So we have the derivative of this times 10 raised to the x, and then plus x to the 1/2, and then 10 to the x derivative. And then the first one, this is simple power rule, bring the 1/2 down, 1/2 minus 1, and then don't move the 10 to the x, and then plus x to the 1/2. And then this one is the derivative of exponential function. This is not a base e, so for non-base e, you copy this one more time, and then you add ln the base in front. So again, in my class for written stuff, written assignment, this is good enough. Easier for me to check my students' work, but when you do assignments online, you have to go this way. So 10 to the x, 2 root x, and then plus they usually put the coefficient, they usually put the constant in front, right? ln 10 root x, and then multiply 10 to the x. All right, so that is a short introduction plus examples to the product rule, and then in the next video I will give you more example related to product rule, and I will see you there. Signing out.